Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Smackdown Live, 6th of August 2019. We kick off the show with Charlotte Flair making her way to the ring. She says that when she gets in the ring, you witness greatness. Most of us dream of greatness and strive and desire. You don't have the genetics, talents, or the discipline to achieve it. Trish is a 7-time champion who, when the industry changed, she decided to do something different. A family in a minivan. At the height of the women's evolution, Trish wanted to come back for one more match. That isn't it. You see her greatness and it eats you alive. Trish was never as good as her. Charlotte says that she's the athlete of today is better. You want a match in front of your family in your home country. She will shatter your dream. She then says, I'm going to show you a highlight of my best moments. It ended up being switched with the Trish Stratus video package. Charlotte's not happy. Trish makes her way to the ring. She said that's not what you were expecting. She's like, yes, I do want to prove to my family, my kids, and myself that I am still great. There is nothing greater feeling in the world than being under these bright lights. You might be the queen, but in the end, you are not Trish Stratus. Charlotte says you're going to bow down to the Queen. Charlotte woos in Trish's face and Trish with the slap. Overall, a great opening moment, to be fair. I mean, they quote Harley Race's speech from the Hall of Fame. That was very nice. It was overall not a bad promo exchange between Charlotte and Trish Stratus. It's made me excited for the match, so I can't wait to see what happens in the match. It's going to get a solid 8 out of 10. We then have Bill Goldberg's music hit. They do the knock on the locker room door, and Dolph Ziggler makes his way out to the ring in a style of Goldberg, which was amazing. And then it's Dolph Ziggler versus Rey Mysterio. Dolph attacks Rey before Rey gets into the ring. Super kick to Rey. Rey holds him up. Dolph holds him up again. Another super kick. Dolph takes the mic, enters the ring, and says, Goldberg said he's next. But he will end the career of the legend, and the match on Sunday will be his last. Then Mustafa Ali makes his way to the ring, checked on Rey, manages to hit a spin kick, suicide dive, and then we go to commercial, which after that we come back to Mustafa Ali versus Dolph Ziggler. First off, the attack between Dolph and Rey was really, really good. I like this whole crazy Dolph. It's really cool. Now Ali comes, we have an alright match. Dolph Ziggler with a headbutt and a super kick with a 3 count. Yeah, the match was alright, 2.5 out of 5. It wasn't too bad. Nice to see Ali make his return. Shame he didn't win, but it made Ziggler look very, very strong going into SummerSlam. Very, very good. The overall attack segments will get a good solid 7 out of 10. We then go to Roman Reigns in the back. We got to see what happened with him for the last 2 weeks, where he got the scaffolding on top of him and then the car. He talks about this has been a tough year for him. He said he's been offered security by WWE, but does things on his own. This has affected his life and his livelihood. It was not Samoa Joe, and he apologised to him. He said he's sorry he dragged Joe's name through the mud. He said he's seen the footage and he has some questions and he'll make sure he gets them answered tonight. Which was alright. Overall, a pretty good Roman promo. I'm going to give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Then we have a Harley Race tribute video, which was lovely. Obviously, that gets a massive 10 out of 10. Can't fault it. It was a really nice video package. We then have Natalya versus Ember Moon. Natalya sends Ember to the apron, hits a discus clothesline. Natalya hits a sharpshooter on the floor. Referee counts out both women. After the match, Natalya refuses to release the hold. Bayley comes down, stops Natalya, pulls her off. Natalya pushes Bayley into the ringside barrier and walks away. Bayley checks on Ember, and then Ember's like, no, I don't want any help. Overall, the match was meh, not going to get a rating, but the attack, how she ended it, and the whole Bayley interaction with Natalya was pretty good. It's showing Natalia's kind of losing her mind a bit. Bayley's sympathetic, but then Ember's like, no, and just... It was overall really, really good. 7 out of 10. Then we go to the Kevin Owens show. Shane McMahon makes his way to the ring. Kevin pulls the mic from Greg Hamilton before he does the introduction. During the introduction for Shane. He's like, people have been saying, why don't you have your career on the line? You know what? I want your career on the line. This Sunday, you'll be gone. And then Shane's like, no. Your ego is what you got into this mess. If you get carried out, you lose, you're gone. If you get pinned, you're gone. If you submit, you're gone. DQ, you're gone. I'm in your head and you freak out at some point. I'll be rid of you. And then Kevin says, to make sure that Shane says no, after all these years of you doing death-defying acts, you've shown that you don't have any balls. He then drops the mic. Shane says he has those in the brain too. Maybe a professional decorum has fallen apart and we can have a prelude for Sunday. Kevin attacks Shane. Elias enters, attacks him from behind. Kevin manages to get the upper hand, hits a stunner on the announce table to Elias, but after that Shane sweeps the leg, knocking him on there, pushes the announce table on top of him, a few kicks, punches, grabs a chair, puts it against his head, baseball slide into the chair, and screams, on Sunday, I'm going to end your career. Overall, absolutely amazing. This guy's a solid 10 out of 10. The beatdown was amazing. I'm so hyped for this match. Absolutely cannot wait for it. I mean, Elias looked a bit meh, but oh well, what are you going to do? But yeah, very, very good. Then Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring. He said last week he offered Aleister Black a gift. He offered his services in a match at SummerSlam to unburden all of the hype he cannot live up to. Aleister responded with silence. Instead of responding like a man, he locks himself in a room because he feels safe there. While he stays in the dark and mysterious, your parasite talk... You talk about how cool Mr. Pick a Fight with me doesn't want to fight him at SummerSlam because he will expose Black. All the hype will be gone. Black then says the match is not happening at SummerSlam. It happens now. Obviously, we have the match. Black Mass for the win. Overall, the match was alright. 2.5 out of 5. A good win for Black. Zayn kind of looked a bit foolish here, which was nice to finally get a bit of comeuppance. And then Shelton is in the back and asks if he will challenge for the 24/7 title. He looks around and says, wow, and then walks away. Okay, 5 out of 10. We then have Firefly Funhouse. Bray says that some Sampone is not afraid of anything. Bray says he loves that. He said that the white husky and the pig boy loves the stuff his face with sugar and snacks to hide his insecurities. Finn's courage is ignorance in disguise. Finn invited the Fiend to his doorstep willingly. Bray says he has to hurt for so long it's time for him to hurt Finn Balor. The Fiend is coming for him. Let me in. And then the usual Fiend stuff. Really, really good. 10 out of 10. I love the Firefly Funhouse. Then Chad Gable is in the back. I didn't know this was Chad Gable. He looks completely different. Elias tells him to get his bands away from his guitar. Chad apologises and Elias says he thought he was talking to a child. He quotes short people and tells Chad that he has to be this tall to step up to someone like Elias. Right, 3 out of 10. Then we see Kofi and Randy's history in the 2009 about breaking through the glass ceiling. People get behind him, and then he went up to Randy Orton, who humiliated him, held him back. He wants to inspire people. He thinks he wants to use his influence to lift people up, while Randy uses it to hold people down. His victory will be vindication. He wants to prove that he belongs. We'll see who's the stupid one when he holds the title high after SummerSlam. Very, very good promo from Kofi. Really liked it. 9 out of 10. Then the main event. Big E and Xavier Woods versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Rowan uses steel steps to call for the DQ, so the New Day win. Bryan with a flying knee towards Rowan with a claw slam to Big E. Overall, the match was meh. Gonna give it a 2 out of 10, 2 out of 5. It was alright. Beatdown was very nice though. Then Roman Reigns is walking in the back. He goes into the locker room to tell everyone to get out except Buddy Murphy. He said he saw Buddy was there. He wants to know if Buddy did it. Did you drive a forklift or a car? Buddy said he doesn't know what Roman's talking about. He said he wants to know if Buddy saw it. He said he didn't know who did it. He said he will make Buddy tell him. It's like, I don't know who did it, but if I did, I wouldn't tell you a damn thing. Roman punches Buddy. Sends him into a trash can, tosses him around the locker room, gets him up against the wall. He wants to know who did it. He said, I saw Rowan, but I didn't see Daniel Bryan. So he accused Rowan of it, which is how we ended the show, which was overall alright. The segment was about 5.5 out of 10. Overall, a very, very good Smackdown. I'm going to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10 for the Smackdown. It was really, really good and has hyped me for SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to SummerSlam. Cannot wait for it this Sunday, where I'll be live. Make sure you check out the live reactions on either ATW or Tom Reviews. Hopefully ATW, because my copyright should hopefully be solved in the next couple of days. I hope. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please smash that like button, share this all around, subscribe for more content, and I shall catch you all later. Bye!